We will release the body next week. We thought no one would claim her, but her mother arrived last Friday. She doesn't seem all that heartbroken, more like she's inconvenienced. She probably knows more than she lets on. Yeah, Jay will take care of it. All 3 victims are the same. They're either disconnected from their family or distant from their parents, but the differences outweigh the similarities, right? I thought so too. Unlike the earlier victims who merely had a chest stab and a neck slash, this one seems overkill. She clearly tried to defend herself, as you can see from the wounds on her arms. It was the sheer number of stabs and beatings that took her life. The chest and neck wounds look like last-minute additions to ensure the pattern remains consistent. There aren't any abrasions on the spots where she was bound, which means she was most likely already dead when the suspect tied her up. The first pair clearly was still alive when bound and struggled to break free, given the rope imprints on their limbs. Serial killers who do this typically desire to feel a level of control, as it gives them a form of satisfaction. The third incident feels more impulsive, like a crime driven by passion, rather than being premeditated. So, are you suggesting that there are 2 killers? There's a high chance. It's possible he tried to mimic the killer's pattern to pin the crime on him, but since it's too risky to take the body home like the previous 2, he just left her at the construction site where he accidentally killed her. But something doesn't add up to that theory. Only after the 3rd victim's discovery was it publicly announced that there was a serial killer at large. How did the 2nd killer find out the specifics of the previous crimes and manage to mimic them? This person must have been closely tracking city crimes to be able to conclude that there's a serial killer even before the police did. It's pretty impressive given that the first crimes weren't well documented. But did he intentionally pick his victim based on the similarities of the previous ones? Could this also be just a change in MO? If we're going by that, it doesn't seem like a change. He just added on to what he usually does. Changing methods is a usual strategy for serial killers to dodge detection. But this doesn't make sense because, like I said, news of the serial killings just came out recently. I guess all we have is speculation until we get actual evidence leading us to a suspect. Yeah, I really hope we get to it soon. I've got this gut feeling that those at the top are about to come after us. BZZT. Excuse me, I need to take this call. Hey. How have you been? You wouldn't believe how hyped I got seeing your email. Took you long enough to see I could be of help, huh? Haha. Cut it out. Did you find out anything? Is this the way you say hello to a junior you haven't talked to in ages? What do you need from that ancient case, anyway? Don't tell me that guy is your suspect. Or is this for Finn? Is she still single? Do you have a death wish? Just tell me what you got. Haha. Okay, Noah Inoue. There's not much on record for this guy. There haven't been any problems with him after he finished his probation. His designated officer mentioned he's been behaving well as a citizen and secured employment. So, after his parole, dude just shifted cities, and it's been crickets since. But hey, no bad records or anything. Looks like he's changed for good. That's all I need. Thanks. Beep. Damn. I was about to ask for Finn's number. Time to deliver the good news, I guess. So, as I was saying, ever since you started hanging with Isaac, suddenly you're not as punctual. Look, if this is some sort of revenge thing, leave our metrics out of it, yeah? Manager, who's been putting these revenge ideas in your head? Blame Isaac. I hate him. He might be teaching you all kinds of crap. Just look at that guy, can't trust that face. Tell me I'm not the only one seeing this. Such a jerk. Well, it seems like you two get along. No way. He can go to hell. Hey, why isn't your phone on silent? Ring ring. Sorry, manager, I have to take this. Why'd you take so long to call? Did something happen? You've been ignoring my texts. Isaac is not Noah? Yeah, they're totally different, from their hair down to their face. Definitely not him. Anyway, sorry for calling just now, I just had to check on something. Hey, still there? I don't know exactly what to feel. Yeah, thank you for checking it for me. I guess there's no reason for Isaac and me to stay in touch anymore. I got some info about Noah, though. Looks like he stayed out of trouble after probation. No records or anything. The guy is clean and has moved on. Maybe he started a new life. You should too. You don't have to worry anymore. Forget the past. Just live your best life from now on. But that doesn't mean you can just let your guard down, especially around Isaac. He seems like a player. Finn? Thank you, I have to go now. Beep. What the hell is he saying? There's no way. There's no way that guy would change. Bullshit, ha ha ha, sob, Noah's changed? Ha ha ha, like hell I'd believe that. Sniff. He's a monster. I might not clearly remember his face, but that twisted smile he had when he killed my dad that night stays with me. You seriously want me to believe that he's all changed and angelic now? What a joke. Ha ha ha, ha ha ha. He needed an excuse to kill, and he chose me. Ha ha. Ha, day after day, I'm haunted by what he did, sob, while he gets to live freely as if it's all in the past. Oh, come on, Finn. Drop the act. Are you seriously trying to wash your hands of it? I bet you cheered Noah on from the sidelines. You pushed him to do that. The real monster here is you. Who? Don't recognize yourself anymore? Wiped out every bit that reminds you who we truly are? Must be convenient with that selective memory of yours. And no, it wasn't me, it was all his idea. Let's kill your father and run away. I think you're remembering it wrong. Let's kill your father and run away. No. No, you don't get it. My dad, the things my dad did to me, they made me say it, but I didn't mean it. Isn't it tiring, constantly lying to yourself like that? Jay, just wait, when Noah comes back, I'll make him confess. You'll see. I was right, he just used me. He won't come back. He's taken the fall. He served his time and made amends in the eyes of the law. Meanwhile, you're out here, walking around free, without a shred of guilt for your sins. What sins are you talking about? I didn't do anything. I'll give you a clue. She's been out for a while now. I wonder where she is. Hey, Isaac. Your team not that busy? I'm jealous. Actually, we are. I'm just taking sneaky breaks, haha. Hey, Iko. Sorry, just wondering if you've seen Finn. Been looking for her for a while now. I've checked everywhere except the restrooms. I can check them for you. Tack tack. Finn? Tack, are you here? Oh my god. Finn. Isaac. Come here, quick. There's no real reason for Isaac and me to talk anymore. Isaac. Finn. Thank God. But when he's near, I feel things I've never felt before. Hey, how are you feeling? A little lightheaded. How did I get here? His presence is warm. Iko found you unconscious in the restroom. The nurse from our office suggested we take you to the hospital right away. We're having trouble reaching your guardian. Are your emergency contacts outdated? Should we call Scott? No, I'm fine now. There's no need to. Ah, I forgot. I was supposed to call the nurse. I want to stay warm. Just give me a sec. My father always beat me when I was a kid. He'd hit me when he got drunk, or if I did something wrong, or even just whenever he felt like it. He blamed me for my mom's death. She died giving birth to me. He said it was a constant reminder every time he saw me. He was hardly ever home, there was no money or food left for me, but even so, he expected the house to be tidy when he came home. Even if I was weak from hunger, I had to get things done, or he'd hurt me. Sometimes, I've thought, maybe it'd be better if he was just gone. Is that a horrible thing to think? I was just so scared of him hurting me again. But someone up there might have heard my wish. He was killed right before my eyes, and now I'm condemned to carry that guilt for the rest of my life. Most of my memories are gone, but the most tormenting ones stayed. It's like a curse. Isaac, listen. I'm not sure if it's because of my past, but I'm not always the most stable, and I often contradict myself. I can be moody, selfish, and overly attached. Sometimes I feel like I perceive things that aren't there. I'm a complete mess. Would you still want to date someone like me? Of course. I don't want anyone else. The three victims share more than just physical resemblances. They also have similar living conditions and environments. This is where the first victim, Kiana Yates, lived. Thankfully, the landlady has left the place as it was until the case gets resolved. Surveillance is limited here because this is a poor neighborhood, but I'll ask around. Maybe someone has a personal CCTV or knew the victim. Thanks, Jay. I won't take much time here, let's meet later at the parking lot. Gotcha. Kiana's parents passed away when she was just a child. As soon as she hit the legal age, she decided to move out from her grandmother's place and start working to support herself. She lived here on her own and didn't maintain contact with any relatives. She also didn't have many close friends. Had her boss not reported her missing from work, her death would have gone unnoticed for some time. Poor kid. All the doors and windows were locked except for the broken one in the kitchen. Kiana informed the landlady, and they scheduled a repair for the following week. Unfortunately, the suspect had already used it to gain access before that day came. He killed her here in the kitchen. The area was undisturbed, no signs of struggle, except for that chair, which he used to get out through the window. It's likely that he was already inside before the victim came home and waited for the right moment to attack. The victim was under threat before she could even resist, so she just went along with everything the suspect said, and that's how she got tied up so easily. He only ever used knives from his victims' homes as murder weapons. The report says there were no fingerprints on the bodies or any surfaces he might have touched. He likely used gloves, but he still cleaned the knife to be really sure no prints were left. It's too well planned and thought out. It's hard to believe that this is his first victim. Looks like the guy might have jumped from here or taken a shortcut through the rooftop next door. Seriously, putting up a fence here is pointless. I bet there's been a lot of theft here. The killer knows his victims' routines and the kind of environment they live in, an expert stalker. This could be why there's a break between his attacks, he really takes the time to study them. You're with the police, right? Are you here for Kiana's murder? Do you know her? I'm her landlady. Kiana's a sweet girl. We don't chat a lot, but I feel like out of everyone here, she's closest with me. She didn't have many friends because she was juggling so many side jobs just to pay for school. She often borrowed money from me when she was short. I can still remember how happy she was when she paid me back from her first pay at her first corporate job. That poor girl, I still can't believe what happened to her. Sob. She had big dreams. I thought everything was going well for her. I actually thought she was about to have a boyfriend, and she might just surprise me one day and get married. Sorry for cutting in, but why did you think that? Her coworkers said she wasn't close to any guys, and it seemed impossible she had a relationship at that time. Well, it really hadn't crossed my mind, but I saw it myself. It's only been a month since she started her office job, but it seems someone's already taken a liking to her. Kiana. Is that a delivery? Did you order that for yourself? Haha. Haha, of course not. Someone sent this to me, but it just says, secret admirer. I didn't really think much of it at first, but when I found out what happened to her, that's the first thing that came to mind. Isn't it creepy that a secret admirer had her address? I told the police about it so they would look into it, but they said to stay out of it. They said they would close the case as robbery, but they're wrong, there's nothing missing from Kiana's belongings. I never believed them anyway. Cops here never really give a damn about our neighborhood's cases. Is it because we're poor, or because no relative cares about her? It's always the same story. You're a cop too, but at least you're from the central station. Please, find out who did this to her and make sure they pay for it. I'm a detective, it's my job. Thank you for the information. They'll be useful for us. Crane, lead. How did things go on your end? Marco, listen, I have a task for you. Check all flower shops in the city and nearby areas that offer delivery. Ask if they received any orders in February addressed to Kiana Yates. Roger. He is opening the door. He is sitting. He is the message. Finn here. I'm in my room now. Thank you for looking out for me today. New. See you tomorrow. Yep, see you. Rest up, Finn. I finally got her number. He is the picture watch. She is the open book. Ah, I completely forgot I stashed these here. Nearly got busted there, huh? That was really close.